Hey guys, Maria here. Let me turn more towards the light. So, I'm just hanging out in bed. Let's turn down the volume, so... Come on, turn down. I'm just hanging out in bed and watching some TV. It's Saturday night. I know, life of the party, right? Anyway, I just kind of wanted to recap this morning's run. I ran a half this morning, a half marathon, 13.1 miles, and it went really good. Today was kind of a make it or break it training run, and I knew that going into it because I attempted a half last weekend and my hip acted up. I went out too fast. Basically, nothing went right last weekend. So I knew going into today that I really needed to hit half in order to stay on plan with my training and to be able to still potentially hit my goals for the marathon in October. So, no pressure, right? Anyhow, I did everything I possibly could yesterday to set myself up for success today. I foam rolled when I woke up, made sure to stay really well hydrated, ate healthy, nothing too crazy fibrous or anything like that. Foam rolled before going to bed, stretched out a little, and drank a big glass of water before bed. Got in bed early enough to get up this morning. And then this morning, I also made sure to drink a big glass of water before I got started. So, and I did have a really, really hard time waking up this morning, though. As you know, we've been home for maybe, 2 weeks or something? A little over 2 weeks, I think. And I'm not really jet lagged or anything anymore. Actually, the jet lag wasn't bad at all. I've just kind of been lazy and been sleeping in and such. So, the alarm went off at 6 this morning, and I was just kind of like, no. So, I reset it for 7:30, and kind of laid there a second before I had a chance to drift back off to sleep. This tiny little voice in my head was like, Maria, how bad do you want this marathon? Bad enough to wake up at 6 and run? And of course, then I just felt kind of guilty and I couldn't fall back asleep. So I went ahead and got up, got dressed, ate breakfast, and got my butt out the door. So I was really kind of proud of myself for that. But anyway, so I ran this morning in a park near Jeremy's house, and I'm not even joking. I couldn't make this up as if I tried. The very first mile, I fell. I will spare you the disgustingness of my hand. But yeah, I tripped on the sidewalk and fell in the first mile. Skinned up my knee, tore pretty much all the skin off of this spot on my hand. Skinned up my elbows, and it was one of those times where, you fall, and it just hurts so bad that you want to cry, but you're like, oh, I can't cry. And of course, there's other people running and walking, and I'm just like, oh, dang it. So I just got up, paused the Garmin for just long enough to rinse the dirt off my hand, and kept going. I guess don't ask yourself how bad you want something, because life will test you. Because honestly, I really wanted to quit. I just felt like this cannot possibly be a good omen for this run. It is only the first mile and I've already fallen and busted myself up. But I also knew I couldn't do it tomorrow. It was like do or die. So I was like, I'm not quitting. I'm going to keep going. And I did. I kept going, maintained a good long run pace for myself. Like I said last week, I totally tried to kill it. It was feeling really good, but it was way too fast. So I slowed myself down, and sometimes I pause my Garmin when I stop for water, but today I just let it run whenever I would stop and grab a drink from the fountain or my water bottle or whatever. and while I fueled too. I just let it run. And I ended up hitting 13.1 miles in 2 hours, 14 minutes. I'm not sure off the top of my head right now what the pace for that is, but most of my miles were like in the 10-minute, 20-some second range. And I just totally flat out pretty much tried to kill it the last mile. Because that's how I want to finish the marathon. I want to finish strong. I don't want to be limping across the finish line. I want to be running my little heart out. So might as well practice that now in training. But I was super proud of myself. I think I ran a really smart training run. I fueled well. I felt good and hydrated. Just would stop and grab a sip of water every mile to every 3/4 of a mile. So yeah, I just wanted to make a little vlog about this morning's training run, but it's kind of getting long for a straight up talking vlog, so I'm gonna stop it here, and I'll see you guys later. Bye from my broken hand.